Yo, what's going on, guys? John Spirit Collectibles. Thanks for joining on for me these days, a late night pop up, like late night, like I don't know, Conan O'Brien in like 1994 late night, 12:35 in the East. Well, we're waiting for more people to come in to get started here, but let me know what you collect if you're in here early. I appreciate it. All sorts of randomness, fun stuff, comics, Atari, diecast, Coca-Cola items, T-shirts. I don't even know, just so much. Minolta camera from Europe, from France. Whoa, Tattoo Trees, welcome. Wait, Tattoo, you're like G.I. Joe, old school G.I. Joe, right? Like a long time, like 2 years ago we're talking, right? Let me get some G.I. Joes in honor of you being here. That's you, right? My memory's terrible, but remember this guy? If it's you, welcome, guys. Atari. All right, it's me. Welcome. How you been? I gotta do some more Joe shows. Actually, I have some crazy G.I. Joe mocks coming, and then I was gonna do a pretty big show with Joe stuff. Once I get all this mocks in, it's gonna be wild. I was thinking about doing like a high-end mock show or something like that. You're gonna have like a Shockwave, an Alley Viper. What else? Dusty version like 3, all sorts of good ones. Anyway, hope you guys are having a good night. Let me know what you guys collect. Anyone get any super crazy steals tonight on Whatnot or this weekend? Let me know. And just let me know what you collect because it's a little bit of everything. Like literally the most random assortment of things from a Kirby Puckett rookie on an 85 Topps pack to International Horse Show to Garbage Pail Kids with David Hasselhoff, David Happyhoff. I must should keep that one. I don't keep anything, but that one, that could be worth keeping. I don't know. That's a good pack pull, isn't it? It's out of I think I like how they did the numbering on here. I'm getting to give you guys. It's only gonna help your shipping too. 15 out of 99 on the Happy Hoff. If you guys do comics, I was thinking about doing some like just crazy big lots. Just I don't know, just dumping them down. I have so much more inventory coming next week that I'm gonna be loading up on because you're getting so many requests that I wanna like start fresh. So whatever I got here, I just want to move. Honestly, just to keep moving things. All right, any gold jewelry? Oh, I'm actually have my eye on some pocket watches right now. Locally, I was thinking about getting them, but don't know enough about them. But no, tonight I don't. Just a quick answer: no, no gold or pocket watches. Hey, what's going on? Did I just get? Wait a minute, you guys are starting to come in now. I appreciate it. Alley Pop, Wit Wiz, welcome guys. Alley Pop's up late like me, I think. It must be Alley Pop. All right, thank you. Vintage TMNT, not tonight. Why is it all of a sudden? Did you guys just get the alert? All of a sudden, it's like everyone's coming in. It feels like a raid. Motu, by the way, speaking of Motu, I have the most beautiful Motu lot coming in on Monday. Let me know. Allie, thanks for coming in, and appreciate the great reviews. And you have some more packages on the way. Happy to take care of you tonight if you're looking for some stuff or if you're just hanging out. I appreciate that too. I thought I sold all of them, but there's always like stuff that I pull out and forget about. So I still have Beanie Baby cards if anybody wants those. This could be part of the giveaway, some of those. Or this, what's this pack here? See, this one, I thought I gave away all the packs. I still have this one left. We could run a hockey pack. I don't know. Whatever you guys want, we'll figure it out. We got a couple minutes left in the givey. Should we wait for the givey? No, we have 40 seconds left. I just wait for the givey. That way, if you do bid on something, it could help your shipping out. If Tattoo's still here, I was going to grab some G.I. Joes. Look at this thing. That's some new old stock right there. That's like some legit diecast too. GPK, I don't have any vintage GPK today, but I could do some Series 7 OS, not OS, what am I talking about? Series 7 Chrome, like this thing. This will probably start at like 10 because it's out of 99. Cody Street, welcome. Cody, I have some loose diecast. I was just going to just dump on the table and let it rip. Run. All right, you got it, Lorton. Hold on one second. We have 6 seconds left for the givey. Hold on, I'll do it after that. Car. One second, guys. Who's the big winner? John Jen is the big winner. John Jen, what kind of cards do you collect? Your daughter is going to love. Oh, all right, Tattoo. I'll run it really cheap. I'll run it cheaper than whatever store that was back in the day. It looks old. Isn't that like it's a really old looking? I never heard of the Hills. Have you? John Jen, tell me what you collect. Military. I should have some crazy military stuff next week. I do have World War II patches still. If you want to stick around, I'll show you those. That's military-esque, I guess. World War II patches. I had like a little button around here. Ragaboo says, okay, cool. All right, let me get the World War II patches. Let me ask John what he collects. Do you like a certain team? Do you like Pokemon? Do you like GPK? Let me know, and we'll send you a little prize pack of stuff for John. Thank you guys for hanging out. We're going to run some stuff in a moment, starting with David Happyhoff. David Happyhoff. Coming right up. All right, 1 second, guys. Let me just do this. A little bit of everything to surprise you. Okay, cool. All right, John. Appreciate you coming in. 1 second, guys. And we'll get started. Uh-oh, my pen is not working. The pen is blue. What the heck? All right, we're going to get started. We're going to go fast tonight, too, because it's late on the East Coast. Anything. All right, it's out of 99. It's David Hasselhoff. Garbage Pail Music Awards. Germans love David Hasselhoff. Here we go. Nah, East Coast. You know, the only problem is I don't have anything set for cheap shipping on this. Let me see if I can set that up real quick because I don't want you to pay for like $4 to ship this, you know? Hold on 1 second. All right, we're going to add this in. This is from the latest, as far as I know, the latest series of GPK. It's a good hit, actually. It's not easy to get good hits out of this box right now, or this set from what people have been telling me, which means maybe there's just a lot of good hits still out there because it's so early. GPK. I'm just going to put like trading card single. That way I can put anything. Because I have all sorts of different singles too, guys, that could do like football, baseball. Let's see. I think I had an Adam Boom also. I might have sold though. All right, let's run this. Thank you guys for hanging out. Here we go. I think these are comping way better than 10, but I'll start at 10 because I said that already and I can't take it back once I've said it. Here we go. Only because it's the Hoff. It's out of a pack. Came out of a pack. I mean, get it graded. Why not, right? And then I put in this old case. Is it a rookie card case from like 1992 probably. Here we go. And then let me know what else you guys collect. We'll run the horse thing for tattoo, and I'll look for some more Joes. Any Rick Lovato? Rick Lovato. I don't know. Who's Rick Lovato? Not letting you bid? Uh-oh. What's wrong? It's running. Lorton, here's the cruising. Oh, man. Oh, well. What's not letting bids mean? Lorton, congratulations. Thank you so much. Was that your first order? Oh, just joking. Okay. He's a long snapper? Rick Lovato. Debbie Lovato? Wait, what's her name? Her name's not Lovato, right? Central Valley, welcome. Debbie, I don't know anything. All right, I couldn't get a good joke out of that one, but I tried. All right, Lorton, here's the who. Thank you. Congrats to Lorton for starting us off. More sports cards, Beanie Baby cards. There's some Yu-Gi-Oh in here. More like collector's cards. I'm going to run the little horse show thing. You got a Tennessee Walker and a Charter Horse. A Tennessee Walker and a Charter Horse. Authentic detail from the Horse Show collection. Here we go. You never know what we're going to run. $3. 20 seconds. Is it running? Tattoos in there. Thank you for the bid. I was trying to look for Joe's. I don't know if you're looking for Joe's tonight, or if there's anything else that you collect or your daughter collects. We can make like a little fun package for your daughter here, cheap. A lot of Coca-Cola advertising too, guys. Thank you so much, Tattoo. Nice pickup. That was meant for you guys because it's been kind of, I forgot about this. That's kind of neat. By Charter King. And it's already, look, it's already open, so she can, I'm assuming you want to open this one, right? It's not unpunched or anything. All right, thank you, Tattoo. I thought I had other horse. Oh, I thought I had another horse. Look at this one. I don't know if this is more, this might be more Cowboys and Indians kind of horse. but there's a horse there. Let's check my equine bin. Do I have any equine related items? These actually might be kind of like good. These could be like 1960s plastic for all I know. I don't know what these are. Does anyone know what these are? All right, let me know what you guys collect and try to find it for you. I can't believe they just happen to be here. Those 2 horses. I'm trying to see if there's any more. Oh, I got 3 horses. 3 horses. I need the 4 horsemen. Hold on, we got one more. Let me make 4. That's a dinosaur. That doesn't count. If anyone's looking for tiny animal, plastic animals, I got like a bunch of them for some reason. I got dragons. Alright, we're gonna do some diecast too. Sorry it's so loud. That's like a grogger, but not a grogger. What is that? I love digging into these bins because you don't know what the heck's in them. I don't see any markings on here, but don't these look like they're like 1960s plastic horses? Let's run these. I don't know, like $1.50 each or something. $3. $3. There you go. They're definitely better than that. But if you want more horses, I don't know, probably like the other ones. 5 rings, welcome. I'm gonna grab some Joes. I got some high-end mocks for Joes coming next week, along with some Motu next week too. A really nice Motu lot coming up, like all completes with both the Castle Grayskull, and I'm hoping the Snake Mountain. Hey, Tattoo's in there. Snoop's back. Look, Tattoo and Snoop are back. That's like old school. Joe guys back in the house. Thank you. Yeah, I have some non-sports cards. I run whatever I have around here. I have Beanie Babies cards. Believe they actually have. Thanks, Tattoo. Nice pickup. Beanie Babies cards. Some Pokemon. Not much left. I have a stickle of Yu-Gi-Oh. I have 2 Jewish references in 1 minute. So here's my. They're all like damaged though. Yeah, they're good. The case, the case is probably worth more than the cards at this point. It's a nice case, right? Oh, never mind. They're good binder cards though. You know what I mean? So, or they're still playable, I guess. Yeah, the case is cool. I'm gonna run it with the case, and you got some hollows in here. Like I said, good binder cards. I had some I think I had like the blue-eyed white dragon or whatever, but it was all creased up. Still a fun binder card to have. All right, so here we go. Let's run these. Oh, you should see there's another stack I have. They're even worse than this. We'll throw them in. Hold on. It's I didn't realize Konami did the Yu-Gi-Oh. I always think of Konami with like video games, right? Oh wait, here's a whole other stack. These are actually pretty. More of these, yeah. Look at all those. Again, all poor condition. All what we call it in the game, damaged or heavy played. They're HP or damaged, I'd say. Plus, you get the case. Oh, there's no Yu-Gi-Oh in the store. Hold on, I swear I had Yu-Gi-Oh in the store. All right, we'll just put it under a different category then. Here we go. $5 for everything. Binder cards plus the case for 5. There's got to be 100 cards here. Plus the case, $5. Meh. There's some hollows in here. Again, they're damaged though. Or heavy play. Oh, that one's... No, nobody on that. Oh, just kidding. Nick Richard Sardia with the last second bid. Thank you. I mean, it's definitely worth $5 for all this, plus the case. Or better. Congrats. Nice collector's lot there. Thank you so much for your purchase. I appreciate it, Nick. So, there's that case. Very cool. Also have a lot of sports cards. Anyone want to see the Beanie Baby cards? Also, I think there's some GPK OS7 here. Yeah, here's some. Oh, there it goes. No, those are sports cards in there. Let me grab the other ones. Anyone collect Coca-Cola? I have a lot of Coca-Cola stuff too. 1 second, guys. Oh, and I was talking about Motu. Maybe I'll save that for my Motu show. Unless anyone needs that. Let me grab some sports cards. Let me know what other requests you guys have. Here's some, let's see, some modern GPK if you guys are interested. Let's see. I don't know what's in here. So I like the new kind of refractory thing here. 3, 4, and then these that's a refractor there. Garbage Pail Awards. There's 5. That's a nice one. Thanks for sharing, Droopy. These are the Rorys. That's another refractor. These are very popular right now, getting these Rorys. another one. And then Surfin' Sophie. These are 5. Look at it. Contests of Losers. So these are like some of the the little hits that you can get in there when you get like the Rorys and stuff like that. And having a refractor in those is definitely desirable right now. People want a set build, so we can run these. Let's see. I thought GPK was in here. It's not either. All right, looks like I'm missing a lot of my lots here. We'll start at $5 for everything, 30 seconds. Plus, I'll throw in that case too. That's a one-touch case. That's like $1 on its own. 7. Red Rust. Thank you guys for the bids. So there's a Rory there. That's an insert. Garbage Pail Music Awards. There's an AN. I forgot what subset that is. Modern Art. We're at 10 for the whole lot. There's another Rory. Another. No, that's another AN. What's that? If you guys know what AN is, $10 for everything. Lorton's in there, and you get the Surfing Sophie 6. All right, congratulations. Thank you. Shut up, Sherwin. Another refractor. That's a nice lot. Thank you. And goes well with your other stuff. Appreciate it. I have an Atom Bomb that I'm sending off to PSA, so hopefully I'll have that. I don't know how long it takes to get that back, like a month. And I'll definitely bring that on here when I get it. I've done vintage breaks before too, if anybody is interested in that. The GPK stream is, or the channel, I definitely appreciate it. Let me get some more GPK in a second. You want to see some original refractors here? They're way ahead of their time. Is Beanie Babies, believe it or not. I had no idea. Look at this. This is actually impressive. All right, you might laugh, but this is impressive. That's from 1999. I don't think anybody was doing that in 1999, were they? That I know of. I don't even know who made these cards. Like, it doesn't say like Topps. It doesn't say Panini. Nothing. It's just TY did their own thing, I guess. Maybe they didn't outsource. But anyone with the beanies? I still have some left. Look at this one. I gave some of these to my daughters. They love them. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I might have to wait for the beanie collectors to come in here, but I'm going to run them here. $5 for the whole stack. Yeah, they're great. You know what's popular right now? You wouldn't believe it. Like, Squishmallow actually has cards right now. Is that wild? Squishmallow cards are all the rage. They're like 3x. Yeah, they're like 3x. Like, you go to like Target and like during the pandemic you could like double, triple your money. I think the biggest return besides Pokemon Prismatic right now, no joke, are Squishmallow blasters. They're like triple the money. Lorton's in there again. Thanks, Lorton. They only go for 15 for a blaster, which is in comparison to everything else is actually cheap. Thank you, Lorton. And then if you try to get them in the wild, like on eBay, I think they're like $35, $45. And that's crazy. So I bought a blaster for my girls, and they opened it up and they absolutely loved it. So at first I saw them and I was at Beanie Baby cards and I was like, what the hell? Why would they need that? I'm not Beanie Baby, Squishmallow cards, but collectors love them. And you'll probably see people doing breaks on here too, I would think. Thanks, Lord. So you never know. Let me get some more of the GPK stuff. I do have more Beanie Babies too. I sold someone I think they must have bought 2,000 Beanie Baby cards the other day. But I figured $5 wouldn't. Yeah, there you go. It's true. It's absolutely was cheaper than you'll be able to find it out there, and they're kind of cool. I never see them, and I deal with cards all the time. And my partner and I, he's been collecting for like 35, 40 years. Neither of us had ever seen Beanie Baby cards before. It was so weird. We were both like the Mandalorian effect, Mandela effect. I'd rather call it Mandalorian effect. But we both were like, since when did these start existing? It was really weird. Here we go. Here's the Atom Boom. I didn't case it yet. That's beautiful. I think is it a refractor? It is not. That's the card that we were all waiting for when they're coming out with this series, which took forever. It was supposed to come out in August, and it just came out. I'm trying to find a case. That's why I'm moving around here. Let's see. I'll put that in a case. That's too cool. Having a chrome boom like that. There it is in one of these Zion cases. All right, so I'll run that, and we'll throw some other cards in with it. Let me know what you guys collect. We're kind of just running all over the place here, Lorton. Appreciate your purchases and bids so far, too. There's another insert there. Unbalanced Brooks. Garbage Pail Awards. That Hoff card you got was amazing. That doesn't belong in there. And Haley's Comet. That's another Rory. So that's 5 cards right there. Let me see if I can get some more in there. Make it a little better. Hold on 1 second, guys. Don't want to have these just sitting out. They did a good job on these. And I'm sure there's probably some breaks going on right now too for these. I've seen them a lot on Whatnot. If you get lucky, you can go to Target. You might find them there too. Here's a refractor. So that's 6, 7, 8. There's another Rory. Or not Rory, AN, whatever it is. 9. There's another 10 cards right there. That's a nice lot with some more refractors. Let's run those. Let me know what you guys collect. I even have some tonight. I was doing some ephemera the other night. We had a whole lot of like Kennedy ephemera. So like magazines. I have like letters, official letters from the White House and stuff from the 60s. So whatever you guys collect, it doesn't hurt to ask because you never know what I might have. How about 5 for all of them? And you get that one. Lorton, thanks for the bid. I think the best is you're getting that the Adam Boom. All the Adam cards are always collectible. Alright, thanks again, Lorton. Alright, any other requests, guys, let me know. And let's see. I have some of these Coca-Cola advertisements too if anybody wants to see those. And I have more Beanie Baby cards. 1 second. There's Coke. Let's see how many GPKs are left in here. Maybe I'll just run the rest of them. I have not cased these yet. Let me see what's in here. You can just run them all. Yeah, why not? You already might be getting free shipping right now, so try to take advantage. Look at all that. Everywhere welcome. All right, here we go. 1. There's another insert right there. 2, 3, oops, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a Rory. Refractor again. 12, another one. Those all go for like at least a couple bucks each. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24. How much all your... Yeah, I'll run them all. I usually have the vintage, but today all I have are these. I think that's it. I think that would be all of them. And I'll throw it, if you want the box, I'll give you one of these boxes too, and the chrome boxes is a nice collector's item. Some people like to collect the old packs and the wax and the boxes. Do you collect the old ones too, like from the 80s? So that's what I usually get. This is a little different for me. $5, 30 seconds. Definitely under the money on that. Okay, I'll get you, if you win, well, either way, I'll send you the box. Blown Joan. This is all Series 7. There's some nice refractors in there. That one is definitely a good one to go. We're at 10. Nick, thank you for the bid. So you get some refractors in here. You get some inserts. And you get some Rory cards as well. For OS 7. Chrome. Not OS, what am I talking about? Chrome 7. 17. Thanks for the bids, guys. Alright. Congrats. Who is that? Who's that supposed to be? Is that Macho Man? Gimmicky Greg? Or it's wait. Who is that? Greg. Is that Brett the Hit? No. That's a good one right there. Looks like WWF almost, no? Alright, thank you. Men's vintage clothing. I think the oldest stuff I have is like early 2000s, unfortunately. Other than like a few random t-shirts. Like I have a t-shirt signed by the band Korn, for example. Who got that? Thanks again, Lorton. It was Macho Man? Oh my god, I totally missed that card. That's beautiful. So you got Macho Man and Hasselhoff. I'm a little jealous. Oh yeah. I heard some guy on was listening to, guys, now I wish Dan something did the best Macho Man impression I've ever heard. Alright, let's see. I think that was it for GPK for that set. And definitely for next time, guys, I will have vintage soon for GPK. 10,000 Garfield. Oh, Garbage Pail Kids at Home? Wow. Do you have? Oh, you know what I might be getting next week actually. It's gonna be Series 1. I'm hoping to get this lot I have my eye on. I'm trying to get probably everything but Atom Bomb is there. So I'm hoping to pick that up on Monday. That's amazing. Wow, 10,000. Yeah, I guess you go in a lot in the GPK streams in here. What's going on, Reseller? How you doing? I popped in your show this morning, but then I remembered that you can have this setting where people don't see where you pop in. And I feel kind of bad now that I put that. I don't know why I put that on. I was like, that sounds kind of good. I can just scroll around. And then I forgot, but when I go in now, no one knows I'm in there. Sneaky. I always hoped that they didn't do that and they added it in. 3, 4, 5. Let's see, 6. Too many duplicates there. Let's get rid of some dupes. You're just in time to finish your Beanie Baby collection. Alright. I'm just trying to take out dupes. There's too many dupes in there. I know. It was yeah, I was in your show. Yeah, you were like, what were you doing? I was gonna make a joke, but I'm not gonna do that. You were doing, what were you doing? You were showing like VHS maybe? Does that sound right? Maybe it was a fever dream or something. You had like a Midwestern accent all of a sudden? No? I'm like, hot, right? There you go. Did you saw that, you were here for the Larry David, hello, Tucker. You were here for the Larry David, yearbook, right? You heard that whole story? Went down a VHS stream. That was like this afternoon I'm talking about. You did it. And you said something about like whatever it was should go in the garbage. What you were selling, and I was like, man, you shouldn't say that. $5 for all the Beanie Baby cards. Any Pokemon? I literally think I sold out of like 99% of the Pokemon that I had. I can see if there's anything left though for you. Happy to do that. I was just saying how nice these refractors are. They're beautiful. Hippie and Twigs. Look at that. From 99. I think all the Prism, they definitely copied off of TY. All right, let's move on to something else. I have sports cards also. Oh, I have some G.I. Joes here too. I don't know if Tattoo's still here. I got a Charbroil with helmet and orange on orange. Sometimes he's got brown eyebrows. This one's got orange. It's actually a pretty good condition. Good, does have an elbow crack there. Whoops. Charbroil from '88. Just said I should burn some Pokemon. That's what it was? Every time you get a request? I gotta keep more Pokemon around. I always had Pokemon. This is the first time I haven't had it in a while. Well, this is a steal right here. But if we don't have any G.I. Joe collectors in here, then there's Tattoo. It's a nice helmet. I think it's okay to keep it on for him. That doesn't mess him up. Tattoo's in cheap. It's not exactly on. Thank you, Tattoo. Here you go, Tattoo. You can keep one of the horses and tell your daughter it's meant for Charbroil. It really is meant for him, I think. It works. I think it works. Dapper Danny, welcome. Is that Danny Kilgore or no? Did you change your name? Or is that somebody else? And welcome. Yo Joe. No, okay, well thanks for coming in. Knowing's half the battle. Thanks, Tattoo. Let's see. G.I. Joe, fun fact, I was the first G.I. Joe seller on here. Used to do Joe shows every night. Let's see if we do any more singles. And I have some amazing G.I. Joe mocks coming soon. I have like 3 Alley Vipers on the way. And what else? Some other nice mocks. I'm going to run a few more. Here's just a plain old sneak peek. Stephen King's son. You know this guy. No toll booth today, though. No. Good request there. No sledgehammers. 5 for a sneak peek. 1987. I gotta fix my lighting. I do have a lot of Motu coming next week also, and some really, really nice G.I. Joe stuff. In 1987. Got some sports cards. Let me know what else you guys collect. I have some die casts also. Anyone does die cast in here? That is a Camaro Z 28, 1971. Let's see. I have some tractors, some Ford, and loose die cast. Comic books too. If you guys want to see comics, let me know. Let me know what you collect, and we can go in that direction. We can do ephemera. $5 on a sealed green light muscle collectible trading card. I never noticed that was a trading card. Who's in there? Meltdown 2002 is going to get a great deal on this, guys. This is Series 4 on the muscle car. $5. Can't go wrong. Thanks, Meltdown. Thanks for your first order. I mean, that was a good pickup. Greenlight, I feel like, does not get the respect for some reason. I don't know why. All right, let's see. Melt down. Thank you very much. All right, let's see. We have more of that too. If you guys want another room, I have more sealed die cast. Oh, here's one. This is that Ford loader. These are like $20 online if you find them, but I have like a few of them, so I'm selling them way cheaper. So I got lucky and got like a lot of these Ertl. Let's see. So how about like 7, 6, 6. 20 seconds. It's a Ford 5640 with a loader. These are well made too, guys. It's heavy. $6. And I have more cars too if Meltdown's interested. This is 1992. Meltdown's in it for $6. It's a great deal, guys. Thanks for sharing it again, Tattoo. Guys, please share the stream. Let me know what you collect. I might be able to find some stuff for you. Ooh, Taco Bell lover. Welcome. All restaurants are Taco Bell in the future. Remember that. Thank you. What's with the Mariners hat? No, I'm in Baltimore. I have a bunch of hats. I just happened to grab that one. A bunch of hats really cheap. That's snapbacks and some Velcro ones. I'm in Baltimore, Maryland, actually. But yeah, if anybody wants some cheap MLB hats, officially licensed, I'm liquidating those too. What else do we have? I have some handheld things here. I'm gonna get some more diecast though. Go Terps! Yeah, they play tomorrow. I went to Maryland. Looking forward to seeing them play tomorrow. Let's see. I'll show you guys the hats in a second. It is a big game for sure. Are you a Terps fan or just being cool about it? Or who's your team? 1980 Pontiac. How about this one? What's his name's going to be like a top 5 pick too, I think. Derek Queen. He's a freshman. It was a year I really enjoyed the dance. Oh, what was that? Juan Dixon maybe? Meltdown again is in there. Thanks, Meltdown. Get some good Country Roads. That's an 80 Pontiac Trans Am. That's sick. Tar Heel fan from Seattle. Wow, okay. I saw them play the Tar Heels a few times. Like Tyler Hansborough days, I think, if I remember correctly. And we rushed the court one time because I think the Tar Heels were like number 2 at the time when we beat them at home. Not as crazy as the Duke. The Duke games were like sickening. I mean, you know about that, obviously, being a Tar Heel fan. Here's the hats for bats. The Seattle hats are official. These are new old stock, but it does say they're like smaller. I don't know if they're more for kids. Yeah, that was the great era for both. And now we're not. It was a sad when we left the ACC. Like, that actually pissed me off a little bit. Your team plays Duke tomorrow. Wait, who's Duke playing tomorrow? And I'm trying to remember. Duke's tough, obviously. Duke is Duke. Baylor. All right. Oh, that's right. Did Baylor win in an upset or something? Pickers welcome. That's awesome. Oops, hold on. Yeah, so that is a snapback. But Duke, I feel like Duke hasn't had many big tournament runs lately. I don't know, like they used to. Like the days of JJ Redick, and I guess this guy Flag is the real deal though. It's supposed to be like the number 1 pick maybe next year. Is that right? All right, gotta watch me Mall. Gotta watch me Mall. I'm probably saying that wrong. My great uncle played for Kentucky, the legendary Rupp teams. That's sick. That's what they say. I gotta watch him play. I haven't watched him play at all. Thank you, gotta. Oh, gotta. We gotta check out. Gotta watch them all. We gotta check the payment on that. Maybe you're new. Let me know when you come back in. We have more of these for the kids also. This is a new San Francisco one. Let's see. That is Velcro back though, which I actually like the Velcro backs better. I don't know why they get like a bad rap for some reason. I think the Velcro backs are way nicer than the snapbacks. How about Pittsburgh Youth? You can't blame the youth of today. You can't fool the youth. $4. There's always a Steelers fan or a Pirates fan or a Yankees fan in the chat or Texas. Oh, if you're chatting, then it went through. Thank you. That's at least that's how it used to be. Let's see. Sold. You are good, Gata. Thank you so much for the purchase. I have more Seattle hats if you want to get like a bundle deal. That was like the Griffey style, and then I have like this style here. So there's one more. You can see the brand and everything. New old stock. If you want more, let me know. I have one. Hold on. I think there's 2 or 3 Seattles left. There's 3 Seattles left. So the one you already bought, I have another one of those. So snapback and Velcro. And give them out as presents. Imagine if everyone turned on incognito mode. Numbers would go up, but you wouldn't see anyone in the room. Yeah, I don't know. I think you can see them when they're like, if you're friends with them. I think it shows like who's in there. Maybe I don't even know. But yeah, I'd rather people not know. I like knowing when people come in the room as a seller, obviously, because I want to be able to greet people. But I also understand people not wanting to be more anonymous too. I get that too. I don't know. Here's 3 more. If you want to clean me out of all the Seattle, San Francisco to everywhere there's music. Hold on. Here we go. No, stop. I'm afraid you're just too darn loud. All right, there's my first Back to the Future reference. Always one per show. It's out of the way. $10 for all 3. $10 for all 3. There's Biff back there chilling. Sam, what are you looking at, butthead? That's all good. Thank you. Let's see. Oh, that's my Wesley Snipes. Fire Wings, you didn't used to be here for. Were you here for my old Joe shows? Sure, Carlos. I'm sorry. Okay, let's look at the size. Let the time run out. It's medium. That's a medium. Snapback. I think maybe it's just. I don't know. I should feel like I should try it on to see, but that says medium. That's small medium. I always thought they were like one size fits all. They're snapback, but I guess not. Oh, one size fits most. Except for reselling, it's got a big head. The blonde fig, it's made in Bangladesh. All the quality MLB hats is Bangladesh. This guy right here. Oh, that guy. I think it's like a Remco. My bad. But that's my Wesley Snipes. Anytime there used to be a lot of sniping, so he would come out anytime there was like a lot of bidding going on. With the Wesley Snipe, I forgot if he definitely has more. I feel like I'm missing some of the other stuff he has, but is that Remco? Maybe not. He looks mid 80s. That was Demolition Man. Yeah. That's Simon Phoenix. Any cards? Tons of cards. That's when the Taco Bell person came in earlier. Let's see. Yeah, Demolition Man figures were pretty cool, actually. I like them. But the Wesley Snipes, yeah, I mean, anything Stallone, you know. How about 5 on this guy? If I find more of his stuff, I'll throw it in. Juan Dixon. Oh, okay. Oh, that's the year that's the year I graduated. Yeah, Juan Dixon was awesome. He should have had a better NBA career. Ironically, Steve Blake had the best NBA career out of any of those guys. Yeah, that was that was the time. My favorite year though was, I mean, besides that, obviously, was Steve Francis when he played for us for 1 year. Texas, that sounds right. I remember in 1 year they played Steph Curry. They played Steph Curry, but that was after Dixon had been gone. Remember watching Davidson play was pretty amazing too. Well, I guess if as a UNC fan, maybe you were checking that out too. I would think, right? Isn't that North Carolina or no? Let's see. Yeah, Stevie Franchise, exactly. He was awesome. I had like classes with some of those guys, and they would come. Like I don't know if you remember Lonnie Baxter. I had bowling class with Lonnie Baxter. They were just kids though. You think about it. And then I got a couple friends that did the classes with Steve Francis, and he's like asking him like, "Hey, you want to cheat off me?" Like he's like, "We need you to do well, man." And they're just like nice guys though. They come to fraternity parties and everything. Yeah, bowling was my favorite class. Here we go. We got Coca-Cola items. I know. It's crazy. I have a great Larry David story. If there's any Seinfeld Larry David fans here, let me know. That ties into Maryland. So Coca-Cola. I need to sell those yearbooks too. How about $4 for the pair? I have more Coca-Cola stuff too. It's almost all gone though. Volleyball. Nice. Oh yeah, everything's for sale. Just yeah. Oh, definitely. That was a cool one. It's unpunched too. Yeah, I'll sell that next. I have more of them if you wanna. Yeah. No way. You just happen to have it on? That's so crazy. All right, I got a good Larry David story, but this is like Seinfeld. Never watched Seinfeld? Get out of here. Wow. Okay, if you think Curb is hilarious, you have to like you have like hours upon hours of like the best funniest show ever. Larry David was a writer of Seinfeld. Maybe you knew that or maybe you didn't. He's he wrote and he even was in Seinfeld a few episodes and his voice too. Yeah, okay, yeah. I've been binging it for the last couple of weeks. All right, you got to hear my Larry David story then. You guys will love it. Hold on, let me run the tractor. So Larry David is also a University of Maryland graduate, and I went to the University of Maryland, and I went there, and we all knew that he was a TEP at Maryland, and I ended up being a TEP at Maryland, Tau Epsilon Phi fraternity. So I was in the Brotherhood room one day, looking through all this stuff. Like they had all these old archives, a really old house to the point where our house got like condemned. It was awful. But he lived there, and I'm looking in the library at all this stuff, and I find like pictures of him like hanging out with his brothers on the beach and all this stuff. David is the Yankee commissioner. Yep, exactly. Meltdown's in at 4, unpunched, and he's at the beach. And then I found his composite. If you guys don't know what a composite is, that is a group. It's a picture, everyone's individual portrait turned into one picture. And I looked at the composite, and if you know Seinfeld, actually, this is only a good story if you know Seinfeld, actually. But I looked at the picture, Meltdown, thank you, and it said his fraternity brothers were all around him. It said Sagman, Bennett, Robbins, Oppenheim, and Taft. And I was like, wait, that's like from the first episode of Seinfeld, the set after the pilot, where he's trying to remember the lawyers, the law firm, Sagman, Bennett, Robbins, Oppenheim, and Taft. Sagman, Bennett, Robbins, Oppenheim, and Taft. Sagman, that whole thing. And he would do that. He would name characters after his fraternity brothers. I'm trying to find the yearbook. So I buy from local auctions, and I saw these University of Maryland yearbooks, and I was like, oh my God, I have to get those. I bet Larry David's in them. So I found a yearbook. Even if I don't find it, he's in the yearbook. And you can see his brothers from the show in the yearbook too. And he did that with Elaine Bennis too. He named his best friends. He used like his name. There they are. He used his best friend's name, like a variation to make Elaine Bennis from that too. And there's some other references. And then there's a Curb Your Enthusiasm reference I got for you guys too, which in one of the episodes, I don't know what it is, he says Knox Road or Knox Street or whatever. He says Knox. That's where the fraternity is located on Knox, or was back in the day. Knox is a big street for all the fraternities and houses and stuff there. So he referenced Knox also, so that was pretty cool. I'm sure there's more I don't know about, but those are the ones that like nobody would really know about unless they knew this kind of shit or they're close to him. I just got lucky looking at a composite and figured it out. Anyway, he's in here, his picture. It's pretty crazy. But if you're not a Larry David fan, I guess it's kind of boring. But 1960, I think it's 68. I can't remember. But all these University of Maryland yearbooks here of reference, definitely. Oh God, I don't even think about it by season, so it's hard for me to answer that. That's a good question, though. That's a really good question. I didn't get to see the last season either, unfortunately, the last season or two. But I think it's in this one. I should have put a bookmark. What about you guys? What's your favorite? I feel like the earlier ones are more of my favorite, but it got a little crazy. Yeah. Like once JB Smooth. There it is. I turned to it. All right, ready? Here he is. That's Larry. And it's hard to tell probably, but that's him. And then those names I was talking about should all be around him. So there's your little fun Seinfeld fun fact that nobody else would know. I'm trying to find his name on there. And the Sagman, Bennett, Robbins, Oppenheim, and Taft. It's in there somewhere. There, L. David. There it is. And there's Bennett. There's A. Bennett. And all right, we're gonna go do some other stuff. A. Bennett. There's Robbins. Remember I said Robbins. There's Sagman, Bennett, Robbins, and I'm sure Oppenheim and Taft are on there too, which would be like his Pledge Brothers. So there you go. There's your fun Seinfeld reference, or for tonight. Isn't that cool? And it's great that you're watching that. Wait, 22? Oh, with his Clark Kent. That yearbook is so cool. I think that's the only one. I guess that was the latest one I had. The rest of them were earlier, so I think he was a freshman in that picture, probably, if I'm not mistaken. Appreciate you guys listening to my fun little story there. We got some comics, some McFarlanes. Let me know what you guys collect. Make sure you're following on here because I do tons of different shows. Just a variety of collectibles. You never know what you're going to get. And then if you could subscribe on YouTube, that'd be amazing too, guys. Hey, thank you. Let's see. So we have Kirby Puckett. Anyone a baseball fan here? Joe's? Yeah, let me see if I rings. I have some parts for the flag, and that's about it. Let me see if there's any figures that are still hanging around. Like I said, those mocks are coming next week. Gonna have an Alley Viper. Here, I could run this one, but I gotta put a reserve on it because I don't know how many Joe fans are on here. I mean Joe collectors, but I could run that. I feel like I gotta start him at like. How about I start him at 12 5 rings? That should be like almost half. Well, I guess Joe's have gone down a lot, but I don't have a stand. I need to use a stand. Hold on. Oh, look, this is one of my old stands I used to use during all the G.I. Joe shows. Let me know what you guys collect. And there's my old logo too. Stand up, man. Stand tall, boy. There you go. Yes. That's a nice sticker. All right. Python Patrol. Paw Patrol. Python Patrol. Crimson Guard. Python Patrol. I'll start him at 12. If there's any other Joe fans in here, he's going to go for more than that. But if there's not, you're going to get lucky. In my opinion. Let's see. 2 elbow cracks, but he looks really clean. 18 seconds. What's up, Bravo? Good color on him. The black looks good. Nice Python Patrol. That's a steal. 6 seconds left. Big Daddy Yum Yums, GPK for life. Welcome. Just sold some GPK earlier. McFarlane Comics. Let me think. I don't know if I have McFarlane Comics. I have McFarlane figures. You know? Anything Garbage Pail Kids related. Musclemen, Ren and Stimpy, or Beavis and Butthead. I just sold some Beavis and Butthead stuff. I just sold all the GPK that I think I had left. No Ren and Stimpy. Let me think. More diecast coming up, sure. Now, if you wanted to get a big lot of diecast, let me know. That's actually really sick too. I don't know if you're interested in that. That's like new old stock Japanese Hitachi pile driver from like the 60s, I guess. Maybe early 70s. It's like brand new. I think I had it listed like 50. Someone wanted to buy it. I'll do it for like. I'll start it at 25, just because it's so. Do you want to see inside? See what it looks like inside? Look this up though, guys. If you're not sure, it should be a complete steal. Hold on. Look, it still has the paperwork in there. These are so well made too. And this is the last piece that I had left because someone wanted to buy it, and I told them I'd hold it for them, but they haven't come back. So I didn't want to mess this up. It's so nice. Look, the inserts are still in there and everything. Yeah. Box does look good. The string, I don't think it's ever been opened. So it's Shin. That's it. That's the company. That's Shinsei or whatever. Shinsei. Pile driver. Let's run it. I think it's actually in the store. Let me see. Shin. Nope, maybe not. All right, let's run this guy. Pile driver. Hey, what's it's not working? Uh-oh. Okay, now I'm gonna start it. Sorry, guys. It's not working for some reason. All right, diecast, pile driver. Hopefully, you had time to look that up. And Meltdown, are you interested in like a large lot of the green lights? Because I could discount them if you want to buy like all the muscle cars. Thank you, Rem. Stacks, yeah. I think it's double this price. Okay, I'll show you. Screen grab it and look it up if you guys want. Let me know if I'm wrong. I just can't keep it away. Thank you, Rem. Stacks. It's so clean too. I guarantee this is cleaner. Unless those other ones are just like this. This is the cleanest one. All right, think about it. Let me know. I can show you the muscle cars too, and I think I have more of those tractors if you want to add to it. Let me go look. And these are McFarlane's I was talking about. These kind right here. Here's a random DVD of The Untouchables. That's a good movie. I'll grab that with me. Always like try to run something while we walk. About $2, Better Off Dead price. And I'll show you the green lights. And I think I might have one more tractor like the one you bought too. That's going to throw in your box for $2. 5 rings in there. Untouchables DVD. Kevin Costner, Robert De Niro, Sean Connery, Andy Garcia, and Charles Martin Smith. Good movie. Thank you. It is a classic. Yes. Congrats. Thank you. 5 rings. Some random football. Anyone want McFarlane's over here? So here's the muscle I was talking about. So there's like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 right there. 10. Road and Track's 11. Yeah, that's true. I'll run the Favre, 12. And there's some more over here. All right, I'll put it. You said we'll buy. Okay, good to know. I got some Sinatra stuff. Does that count? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then all the Cobras too. I saw some crazy letter that Sinatra wrote on like Antiques Roadshow. Oh, and there's more muscle ones here too, where he like cursed out like a writer. Sinatra, I think I'll go upstairs. I think I have some like CD collections or something like that. I can look. It's for on consignment. That's a nice Brett Favre. If you're a Favre fan, this is really nice. McFarlane. Running. How about like $7 in this guy? 20 seconds. It is McFarlane sealed. Definitely should be under the money. Series 12. If you look that up, Series 12 from 2005. It's 20 years old now. That's wild. Tattoos in there for 7. 6 seconds left. Was that who wanted to run this? Nope, it was Rem. Or he just mentioned the name. Thank you, Tattoo. Great deal. You got a nice package coming right now for you and your daughter right already. And we're just getting started here. Congrats. Thanks. You and 5 rings. Let's see. After a decade with Aaron, yeah. On the cars. So I guess it is there on consignment. I really can't go any lower than 4 each. So if you want to like make a lot where there's 4 each, I feel like that's super cheap. You could pick out what you want, or we could do them all. And you probably are getting, the best thing is you probably will be getting free shipping at this point because you already made some purchases. I mean, some of those they're 10, 12 plus, I would think, or even more. I don't even know. Let me know if you want to see them. I can lay them out so you can kind of make a lot, so you can see which cars are there. But a lot of them there's a lot of Camaros too. What else? Oh, this is one more. I think you're definitely gonna want this one. Unpunched. Now it is broken, which I think is kind of cool because then you still have the back if you wanted it. It's a John Deere. Another Ertl. That one's really nice looking. It's also probably from '92. Let's see, die cast. I'll do 4 on this guy too. I should be getting a lot more diecast next week too. I'm hoping for more diecast, ephemera, G.I. Joes, Motu next week. Let me know your requests, guys, because I could still pick up some other stuff too. All right, I'll do that then, Meltdown. Thank you. Hey, Adam. Oh, this did? Well, actually, I don't collect. That's kind of why I'm able to do this. For a while, I was starting to pick up like some World War II collectibles for a while there, and I kind of stopped doing that. I've sold a bunch of them. Oh, someone asked for the World War II patches earlier, and I totally forgot to show them. I was holding on to some of my childhood stuff, but really, I don't collect anything. I just sell to collectors. And I kind of understand it now. Doing this for almost 4 years. Jesus, Adam, right? 3.5 years. I can't believe it. Yeah. I don't know if I could. Yeah, collect. If I did though, I would probably have GI Joes and like Garbage Pail Kids. I would probably collect that kind of stuff. I think. I don't know. And the world and like history stuff too. Uh, but it's fun to be able to buy it and have these cool finds. Also, like I found some crazy stuff, and then be able to sell it. So you get like the hunt is really fun, and then you move on from it and keep looking. And so I actually enjoy that, like finding cool stuff for collectors that you guys appreciate. All right, let's see. What was I? Oh, I was gonna lay the cards out for you. Hold on. Anyone want A-Rod? And then I help people sell like their stuff in their houses, like either collectors that have too much or people that are downsizing and don't know they have good stuff. So I'll do consignments for like baby boomers mostly. Fix but not to keep. Yeah, I think because there's like that ADHD like dopamine thing, like the hunt, and like I found some really amazing stuff for collectors, and I'll try to get I'll buy like large lots of things, so like everyone wins. So then I'll sell it cheap, and I get a good price on it. Let me get a box to lay those out. Hold on 1 second. Oh, I should do a giveaway. I can't believe I've barely done any giveaways. Yeah, that house. So I sell from a house of collectibles. The guy, 35 years of collecting he did, and he's trying to start to downsize everything. He's in his 70s. So I've probably sold, it's got to be a couple thousand items for him, and I've barely scratched the surface. That's the craziest part. If you go on my YouTube, you can see the House of Collectibles videos under the lives, and you can kind of see what is in his, all the stuff he has. And we're still like finding things too. It's all organized, but he's got like boxes everywhere. It's not like he's a hoarder. It's just that he has a lot of stuff. If that makes sense. And it's all displayed like nicely too. I wish it would be cool if it was more high end. It's all like low and mid end stuff, but it's still amazing. All right, I'm getting the box for you, Melt, or anyone else that wants to see the cars. There's the Camaros. Everyone bought all the Jet. This is also from a consignment from an estate where this is a really major diecast collector. We sold almost all his Hot Wheels already, except for the large ones. I'm still waiting on those. But I think we sold like 1,000 of his Hot Wheels cars. That was some crazy stuff. A lot of premiums. No red lines though. All right, so these are GL Muscle. I'm going to show you like the first row here. And you can pick them, like if we say row 1, 2, and 3. Not hoarders, a lot of stuff, which means hoarding. Yeah. Oh yeah, Atari systems. I got you, but no games. Yep. I have the systems with no games. Games are really easy to get. I guess I mean Atari's sold like crazy, but I always see large game lots, and they're pretty cheap, surprisingly, just for cartridges. 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, and I also have the ones like the plug and play Atari. Also, if you're interested in that. So there's 3 rows of 3 right there. And I have more. I just want to see what you think of these first, Melt. And then here's another one. Let's see. A lot of Camaros. So if we had a Camaro collector in here, this is like your stuff right here. And then here's a land yacht. What is that? These are nice. Only 7 in the game. That's already 134, Adam. Jesus, what the heck? How did it get so late? I figured I had to do a stream, though. All right. Let's see. Are you still with me, Melt, or no? I guess you couldn't say you're not with me, but... And then there's all the Shelbys right there, too. All right, cool. Let me know what you think so far as I put these down. Oh, look at this 67 vet. That is nice, actually. I appreciate that one. With the little tires and the trailer. Oh, here's another vet, a 2011, and there's a 68. Oh shit! Actually, might keep this one. My dad had I can't remember if it was a 68 or 69 in silver. Yeah, I'm running these. I was asking someone if they wanted to do a lot, so I can run all of them or just one at a time, depending on what you guys want. Pre-81. Okay, that helps. So we're trying to make melt a lot. That really, I mean, anyone can bid on it. To be honest, that's how this works. But if he wants to make a lot, he can make a lot. I can do all the 60 stuff in like a small lot, and then we can just run things individually, or you guys can request things. Hope that makes sense. There's a 66. The car and drivers are nice too. So there's 3. Trying to grab a few more. Getting the Gibby. Those are all newer. Let me grab the older ones. Here's a 70 Plymouth. That's 4. Bear with me, guys. 1 second. Here's a 70 Pontiac. Aaron Judge. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all I have so far. Hold on. It's 5. So 69 vet. Did I have a 69? I had the 68. Here's a 67 Shelby. Oh, the blue one? Okay, I'll just sell it. That was the one I was thinking. But whatever, he doesn't need it. Alright, here we go. Oh, man. Getting dust. What did I do with it? Oh, I put it up here. Yeah, that's the coolest. Look at that. Alright. So, 2. The Packer. Which one's the Packer? So I'll just run it separately. This one? No? Oh, it's sold already. I'm sorry. Someone already bought it. The pack. Yeah, someone just bought it like a few minutes ago. I should get it out of the screen. Oh, here comes the winner. You got it. Thanks for asking. Alley Pop again. Congrats. Sweet. All right, let's run these meld. I hope you're good with this as a start here. And I'll try to grab some more. Does this look good? Or anything you want to take out, actually, before I run them? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got it. 6, 7, 8. So I was saying 4 would be the lowest. So I started at 32 for all of them. If you want them. Or we can do a smaller lot. And then anyone else that was asking about these, hang out. We can run more. And, there's also a 1971 Pontiac GTO that I didn't put down. How about I just start with the Corvette since I didn't hear anything? Oh, that's good. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Guys, this is going to be up for bids in a second. There's 8 cars here. Starting them really, really cheap. But we are starting at reserve, though. These are on consignment, so I can't just give them away. 32, you get all 8. Should be a steal. The 1970 Plymouth. 68 Vet. The GTO. All right, hold on. Can we get it up to 36 if I put that in there? Thanks, Milt. Hopefully you're getting free shipping on this. Should be killing it then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, easy peasy. Thank you. Nice win. Congratulations. Country roads. Anyone else want to run a lot like that? Let me know. I'll see if there's any more older ones left as well for you, if you're still interested. Appreciate the purchase, Meltdown. Let me see here. So these are all the newer ones. A lot of Camaros. If you have a Camaro or just Chevrolet collector in here, that's a great lot. Oh, we missed this one. That's a 68. We missed the Land Yacht. If you want them, I'll run another lot like that. For you or anyone else that wants it. There's these 2. Let me know what you guys collect before you head out, guys. And might be able to find something for you. Here's another one. What else is here? That's 2013. Just see if there's any more old ones. Oh, that's cool. I've never seen that before. That's it right here. These 4. I'm gonna run these for 16. Whoops. All right, thanks for your patience, guys. Appreciate the purchases, Meltdown. 20 seconds, 16, and go. Melts in. This is such a good deal, guys. Like, I think one of these goes for 16. Like this one probably. Auto World. 67 Coronet, 72 Olds, Cutlass, 68 GL Muscle, Chevy Copa Camaro, 16. You get them all again. Congrats. Nice. You got like an instant collection here. Thank you. All right. I think they look so much nicer than the Hot Wheels too. Like the packaging, everything. There's these three also. If anybody wants these or anything else. And then we still have these new ones left. And then we have the Shelbys up there. If you want the Shelbys. There are some Hot Wheels up here. Let me see. That's a Volkswagen. That's a daily driver. Yeah, that car's pretty sick, huh? An Aston Martin Volkswagen. All right, diecast. How about 4 on that Volkswagen? Melton at 4 on the Volkswagen, 7 of 10 on the Golf. I'm trying to remember what is this series? Oh, this is that's the Volkswagen series. Okay, 2017. Thanks again, Melt. All right, there's the Aston Martin. Let me see what else I can run for anybody else. How about this Camaro Road and Track? I'll run this one if anyone wants it. Let me know what else you guys collect. We don't have to do diecast. Get 5 on the red 2011. That's a Hennessy Camaro. Maybe. Let me check. Hold on. I think you might be right. 1 second. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Adam. Oh, look at that McDonald's. Look at this thing. Was that the one you're referring to? Let's do that one. Road Racers. Since you bought so many, I'll still do the 4. McDonald's. 2008 Champ Car. If you like racing, I have some random NASCAR like autographs upstairs. We can look at those too. All right, Meltdown. Thanks again. We're gonna look at the Sinatra stuff and the other racing stuff. Let me know if there's any more here that you or anyone else wants. Let's go take a look. Hold on 1 second. And then these two. All right. Get that. Whoa! There goes my charger. All right, we're going upstairs. There's more fun up here. Definitely some good stuff up here. So the NASCAR lot, we'll take a look at that. Let's fix the lights up here finally. All right. There's Kennedy stuff here I was talking about. Oh, okay. I'll go back and do those cars in a minute. You got it. Anyone need Kennedy stuff, let me know. It's almost all gone. Also, there's some music stuff here too. I was just going to show you those autograph pictures real quick. And science fiction autograph pictures too of like random shows. I'll show you guys in a second. Like Battlestar, Galactica, and something else. Supremes and the Four Tops. Temptations. James Brown. And this is what I was talking about. That's Buffy, right? And then there's NASCAR pictures in here too. And then we have to look at Sinatra. And we'll go back downstairs. I don't know what's on there. Stargate 1. I forgot what she's from. Nicole DeBoer, I think it is. That might be Battlestar. Got some Beatles pictures, and I'm trying to find the NASCAR stuff real quick. And then we'll go ahead and get those 2 cars and the Sinatra stuff. What did I do with those? And then there's some more McFarlane's, if you guys see any. All right, let me find where those NASCAR pictures went. How did I lose those? Okay, here they are. Let's see. Well, I don't know any of these racers, but I'm going to run them cheap here. I think they're in the store. $15 for all. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4. So $3 each. And 5. $3 each. I don't know who these guys are, so maybe we'll run it even cheaper if it doesn't go. Maybe we're just in the lot. Let's do it cheaper. And then we'll go back down and run those cars after we look at the Sinatra item. How about $10? 15 seconds. Ernie Irvan signed. Thank you, Adam. Good to know. Did not know that. All for 10. Glenn Allen. All right. Move on from those. Anyone want these Kennedy photos? Let me know also. All right, let's go look at the those 2 cars and the Sinatra thing. I think the Sinatra. Oh, also there's a few baseball sets that are in the store. If you guys want to make some offers, feel free. I think Sinatra was right here. This thing. Is 5 ring still here? I don't know if you want this or not, but that's what it is. Disc 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is consignment. Let me know if you want that. I can get a price on it for it really quick. Let me see. I may as well check anyway. So it's Sinatra, the Reprise Collection. Yeah, I'll run it just in case. Oops, 1 second, guys. And then we'll look at those other 2 cars. About $8, 20 seconds. $2 a disc. Okay. Maybe someone else might want it. Thanks, 5 rings. I'll see if there's anything else, but that might have been it. I do. There was like a program. I think it might have sold though, like a Sinatra program from one of his concerts. 5 seconds left. It's a nice box set there. Okay, let's keep going. The dolls. What else did I forget? Okay, that was it. All right, you said there was 2 cars that you liked. Was it which one was it? The Black Bandit and the Camaro? Is that what it was? Gas Monkey. Oh yeah, yeah. That's a steal if I do that at 4H. But you bought so many, so I'll do it at 4H. They're probably worth $20 easy. All right, here we go. Diecast. All right, guys, we're running these two cards together at only $8. I meant to do less time. 30 seconds. Melts in there. It's a no-brainer. I mean, definitely, I'd say so. They have like a depends what you're collecting today. Like I have like a couple like White House letters from the '60s. I have some McFarlane's. I have comic books, diecast, sports hats, ephemera, Atari. If anyone wants Atari, an old Atari. Meltdown, getting some good deals. Thank you. Still some stereo views. Maybe some packs of cards. Hats, sure. Yeah. 1 second. Let me just, since I'm sitting right here, McFarlane. I'm running most of these for about $5 to $7. Let's see. How about 6 on the A-Rod with Seattle? Oh, there was a Seattle person here before. Oh, they're good. The hats are mostly modern baseball hats that I have left. They're all like probably 10 years old, new old stock. Some kid sizes too. There's the Sheffield also. Let me see. Okay, I'm running them pretty cheap too. There they are. That one's sold, but the rest of them are available. San Francisco, for example. Oops. There's a Pittsburgh Pirates youth hat right there. And a few more hats like this. Also, any Red Sox fans here? And some Red Sox socks. Blue Jays. Pro Fit. I don't know what brand this is. It says outdoor cap. One size fits most, and they're mostly Velcro. And then there's a couple that are snapback. I think the Seattle ones. So here's the Toronto one. I could run them as a lot at like $3 each, or just like individuals at like $4 each. Anyone wants to buy all of them, that could be a good resale deal if you have that kind of audience that I don't have. Let's see, hats. I like the Blue Jays hat. New old stock. 8 seconds. I think I have a few old car parts left too from like the 40s. New old stock. Also, speaking of new old stock. Nah, not that old. Not today, at least. Good question. Yeah. Oh, so someone came in. They bought almost every single one I had, but I forgot that I had a couple random ones sitting around, like this one. Whoops. I don't even know what this is. It's an auto radio panel kit for a Dodge 46, 47, or 48. But they bought like 30 parts. And I think I had like 1 or 2 left. And then some booklets also that I think are just as interesting. I'll show you those guys. I'll show you guys those too. Sorry, it's like 1:50 in the morning here. Hold on 1 second. I think I'm going to go for a little bit longer. Anyone need comics too? I'm going to do some good prices on comics. These are all starting at like $10 a piece. How about 9 on this? If you guys want me to open it up, let me know. Gino, and welcome. This has probably never been opened before. 10 seconds left. Let's see, what else? A lot of comic books. I'm just looking around. Sports cards. Ephemera, if anyone wants postcards. I have postcards. One second. Oh, here's some of that die cast I was talking about, the loose. And then I have some starting lineups. I'm just going to run this stuff real cheap, too. Here we go. And any Star Wars fans? Wait, Genome, you just came in. Look at that. That's like I thought it was like 20. This is like a $30 piece. It goes to Vader's, Vader's thing. You're selling your Death Star? Nice. If anyone needs a complete Death Star, CG Gnome. You could just get the trash compactor only. Let me know if you guys want that. You do? That's amazing. Like the actual original foam? That's money. It's like impossible to get. Here, I'm going to run whatever's in this box here real quick. $2. Or there's like 3 starting lineups I could run. There's a football one. That person from Seattle, I hope they come back. I got another, and I got a Seattle one too. Disintegrates once you touch it. $2. Who is that? Steinbach? Who is that? It's almost better to open that one up. You guys want any? Here's a, is that a Met? And then I have a Joey Galloway, Seattle. How about 5 for all 3? The junk drawer and more. Hey, thank you so much, Meltdown. Hope to see you again. Really appreciate the purchases. Great deals tonight. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. 3 seconds left. 3 starting lineup figures. 3 slews. A seller in here once gave me Cowboys cards as a bonus. Thank you. All right, Genome, this is going to be a good deal. How about, this is like stupid. How about 18? It's like half price. I don't know if there's any Star Wars collectors in here. Am I right? That's like half price, right? Or no? Yeah, thank you. That's what I thought. Right, they're actually in there. They need to be clean, but someone needs it. Wrong stream for this today, but yeah. Always missing. You're right. I bet kids threw them out without even putting them on back in the day, if it didn't come with them on there. Or they just broke them off. Let's see what's in here. I don't know if Melt already left, but I have loose diecast in here. First, I'm going to run her. I don't know if Allie, if this is out up your alley. But here you go. $3 on her. I guess it's Wonder Woman. Allie's in there. Look at that. See, I knew it. That's pretty cool, right? $3. Why not? I hope we got like free shipping on that too. And you get your Gibby. She's going to a good home. Look at the blue hair. It's pretty cool doll. Thank you. All right, that one's done. What's in here? Oh, where's my piston? I had like a Detroit fan. Is it Scherschman? I have to show him next time. This is like deceiving. I don't know how I got this, but you always have to look through these programs. There's a couple signatures in here. I thought Joe Dumars signed this. Hold on. Then I have the diecast. There. Who's that? Lindsey Hunter signed it. That's it. And like a couple more Pistons. I guess somebody was trying to get all the Pistons to sign. I saw the craziest thing ever on Antiques Roadshow. It was a 1939, like who's who of baseball, and the signatures in there were just. I was so jealous. This guy paid $10 for this thing. It was probably should be worth like 100,000. The appraisal they gave I thought was way low. It has Joe DiMaggio as a rookie, his signature, or Ted Williams' signature as a rookie, Lou Gehrig's signature, and like another 150 signatures in there of baseball players from 1939. Just crazy. Imagine that find in an auction. Here's a bunch of diecast loose. I'm just clearing stuff out. 4, 5. I'm trying to keep light things together. Hold on. 6. Look that show up. It's crazy. Let's see. Kind of like similar things. 7, 8, 9. That's probably a good one. No. 10. There's 10 right there for loose. And I could run more. Let me know what you guys collect. If you're just hanging out here, I'd love to know what you collect. And see if we can get you a good deal before we wrap it up. I might just throw a bunch of comics down too. How about $5 on all 10? Allie's in there. Thanks for the bid. Why can't I find a woman like that? What's up, Jesse's girl? Thank you, Allie Pop. This must be Allie. Jesse's girl. How about some like racing cars? Let's see what you guys think about this lot. We'll just finish. Now we'll do cars. The last one was like truck kind of stuff. Thanks again, Allie. Well, that's cool. That's interesting. All right, there's 6. Oh, look at that old vet, 81. No, not vet. Is that a vet? Nah, that's like a trans. I don't know what that is anymore. All right, I appreciate that. Let's see. Truck, trying to keep these somewhat in the same genre. All right, let's just run them. Jeep again. Bunch of cars. Here, I'll just throw them all down. There's a truck, another truck. How about we'll put a boat in there. We'll put a motorcycle. We'll put a nice die-cast plane also. Are you on the East Coast? Because I should not be awake right now. All right. I mean, I'm sure the app is bumping right now. A train, yeah. I probably do have a train around here somewhere too. You're right, trains, planes, all. But actually, I definitely do. I don't know where it is though. Wait a minute, I do know where it is. Hold on. Is it over here? Is that it? I think you're right. Oh, it's not in there. I was sworn it was a train in there. That wasn't too much fun. And the other one's like parts. All right. How about we'll add one more. All right. Georgia. Oh wow. Okay. Well, glad to have another East Coast person awake right now, so I don't feel so terrible. All right. It's okay though. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17. 18. And then here's a bat helicopter, but it's broken. And let me throw it. How about this big car here? This thing. And that's missing a wheel. Alright. Sure. A lot of comics. West Virginia. All right, cool. All right. How about $9? We'll do less than 50 cents each. Comics. No coins tonight, but I definitely should have some coins soon. Jessie Girl's in there. Best use of Jessie Girl ever would definitely be Boogie Nights. What can I find a woman? 11 for Alley Pop. Was this a pullback? Nope. Jessie's Girl. What was it? He was supposed to call it something else and he changed it. I forgot what it was. 13. It does say Jessie's Girl, right? I'm not like seeing things. Okay, yeah. Thank you. Look in the mirror. I'm trying to remember the lyrics. I think Rick Springfield was doing okay. I don't think he needed Jessie's Girl. I wish that I had Jessie's Girl. Thank you. My father's name was. That's much nicer then. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, love that. That's like a good story. Beautiful. Why can't I find a woman? All right. Let's see. Comics. There's some comics here. And then I was going to liquidate some comics here in a box. That was consignment. But my own stuff, I just want to clear it out because I'm probably about to get another 500 comics next week. And I am the worst with comics. So let's just move them out if anybody wants them. Here we go. But I have more here too. A lot of comics. I just don't want to have mine mixed up with the consignment comics, though, to be honest. I just want to move them. Let's see. There's a crazy mix in here, too, so it doesn't even make any sense what's in here, probably. So I'll try to keep some of it together and just do big bundles. I'll probably start off with like 50, 75 cents each or something like that. I don't know, depending on what they are. Here we go. 32. All right, so there's going to be like 80s, 90s, 2000s, hits of today, all that. One. Where's the cover on this one? Two. This one's cool. Hold on. 3, 4. Well, that's a nice one. 5, 6. DNA agents. Ah, see what they did there? 7. 8. 9. Total mix here, guys. 10. Might be 2 mixed. 11 on the Daredevil. 12. Let's see. 13. Yeah, if we get bids, I'll just keep throwing down too. We'll start off with 14. We'll start off with 15. There we go. That's cool. 15 to start. All right, bulk. I think it's under bulk comics or something. Yeah. So we'll do like $8 on all of them to start. I gotta do some kind of reserve in case there's nobody in here that wants comics. So you get all that for only 8. And then if we get bids, we'll throw in more. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 seconds. 8 for Allie. That's a no-brainer. Well, I was gonna get 2 seconds left, see? Oh, 9 for D Lennox. Welcome back. D Lennox, sorry it took so long in that order. Hopefully everything turned out okay. 10. Glad to see you here. 10 for the Wizards. Oh, let me throw another one in. Oh, I'm too late. Ooh. Damage Control with Iron Man on the cover. Number 3 in a limited 4 series. We're at 13. How about a number 3 Namor? It's $1. And get up to 14. All right, Allie, we'll throw that in for you. I would that for D Lennox too. Thanks both of you guys. Appreciate you. Let's do another one like that. Great deal. For Allie, thank you. All right, we're going to empty this bin, guys, one way or the other. Here we go. There's a 65-cent one right there. That's 1, 2, Green Arrow number 4, whatever that one is. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's Iron Man. 8, 9, 10 on the Weapon X. 11, 12. Sorry, 13, 14, 15. Start with those 15. We'll add more. Here we go. Jesse's in there. Jesse's girl. We're at 8 for 15 comics, including some old ones, some new ones, all sorts of mixes here. $8. Great deal. At 9, Allie. Jesse says 10. Let's add more in. That's 15 comics. Got this one in there. Let's throw in this one called 5 Ghosts. That's 16. We'll throw in the Jack of Hearts, 17. And Damage, 18. 19. 20. And 21, 22. On the Star Wars. 23. 24 on that one. And Allie's in the lead at 23. All right, Allie, thank you. I have a few more of these lots I can do. And more coming next week like this. Thank you so much. That's We're almost empty. Hopefully I have a couple other stacks somewhere else, but looks like a Japanese comic. There's one. Generation X2, 3, 4, X-Men, 5, Superman, Wonder Woman, 6. There's a 50-cent cover. 7, 8, 9, and that one's ripped up. There's 10. It's ripped up too. Hold on. Yeah, that's ripped up. All right, so we have 10. It looks like. Oh, here's 11 and 12. Let's see if I can get more in the other room. Wait a minute. Okay. Jesse's in there at 7. 2, 3, 4. That one's cool. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. When we get up to 9, I can throw in another one. Or 2 more. Throw in Supergirl number 1 issue. We're at 10. We'll throw in this one, Who's Who. And then we'll throw in that one's older. That's got to be from the 1979. We're at 11. Ooh, look at that. Leon, great deal. Oh, we got to wait till your card goes through, though. Or we're going to have to rerun it. Let me know when you come back in. Or when it goes through. It's a good deal. Some older issues on the top there, too. Put that aside till you come back in. Okay, here's a few more. This will be a smaller lot. Look at this. What's going on here? Who was first, Casper or this guy? It's like the same guy. Like just they threw a few freckles and then put a nose on him. What's the deal with that? Oh, thank you. Okay, appreciate it. Nice pickup. Let me put this stuff aside for you. All right. That is kind of crazy. Spooky and Casper, that's 3. And hold on. Here's a Superman. I don't know that many. X-Pal, Jimmy Olsen, that's 4. Let me see what else is here. All right, so far those 4. Ooh, here's a 12-cent one. Wow. 5. $5 for all of them. Leon's in there. We're at 8. You got the 12-cent Lois, Superman's girlfriend, Lois Lane. You got the Jimmy Olsen. You got the Spooky, 25 cents, the 75 cents, and the 20-cent Sad Sack. We're at 11 for all 5. Let's see if I have anything else I can put in there. And how about we'll throw this one in if we get the 12. Thank you. What else? And then I have a Death. This doesn't really go in this lot, but we'll throw in this Deathlock. Also, just going through the bin, whatever's here. Oh, and then I have. Is it over? All right, Allie. Thank you. Appreciate that. Let's see if there's anything left in this. Coca-Cola ads. Anyone do Coca-Cola ads? These go for like $5 to $10 on eBay. I'm gonna throw it up 2 for $3. This one is not from '67. It's probably from '87. Jesse's in there. This one is from 1960 though, from National Geographic. $3 for both for Jesse. That's a bowling one. And then this is super 80s right here. I don't know why it says 67. Thank you. Jesse's girl gets that one. You got a pile around here somewhere. All right, I'll put that aside for Jesse. Thank you. Let me see what's left in here. Oh, look what I found, Allie. Another McDonald's toy. Although you won a giveaway, right? So you want that for your giveaway? If you're still here? All right. Thanks, Allie. That works. Oh, the box is empty. Pretty much here, but check this out. You got it. Thank you. This is the Walt Disney Company 1998 annual report. Why not? I don't know how that got in there, but we'll do that one. Let's see. Comic. $2. There could be some cool posters and pictures in here and articles. Look at this. 6 seconds on the Disney annual report. Well, I thought for sure that would go. All right. Thank you guys so much. Let me see if we can do some more comics before we go. I think there's one more stack in the room that I didn't get to yet. One more set. Let's see what's in there. I have this one. That'll be part of it. So we'll start with that one. And let me get as many left as I can. I need a lot here. I don't know what this one is. We'll put that in there too. Ash 2, it says. And then there's Red Team. That looks like a number 2. And let me get the rest of the comics. Thanks for your patience, guys. 1 second. What's this one? Here's another one. So 4, and I'm going to get the rest real quick. We'll run like a nice bulk lot here again. That's 4 so far. I found another small stack. 5, 6, there's 7, 8, 9, and then some older ones coming up in a second. And maybe after this, in 10. There's Iron Man, it's 11. And then Warblade, 12, 13. 14, there we go. Will's on welcome. Arya, welcome. All right, here we go. Comics, we'll do bulk lot. There's 14. We'll do the 50 cents each. 20 seconds, go. That's 3. Warblades, Iron Man, 4, 5. All of these young bloods. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. This looks like some kind of number 1 issue here. No one on that one, okay. Let me know if you guys want me to rerun that one. And let's see, I just found a Superman. We'll start this lot off different. Here's Superman. Here's some older ones. There's 2. Here's a Batman. Look at that one. 50 cents. And another 50-cent Batman. Probably in more like reader condition. Let's run those. I'll look for some Spider-Man. There might be some left. If not, I'll have them tomorrow night or Monday. About 5. 5 rings is in there. That's a good deal just for one of these. 6. These covers are incredible, actually. Radical. That I feel like this is from '86 if it says Radical, but I don't know, maybe early. But they look older than that. 7. 8 for Allie. We have to check the year on that one. Thank you, Allie Pop. Let's see if I was right. But 50 cents is throwing me off. I feel like it should be older than '86, maybe '84. 81, they're saying Radical? Whoa, they're way ahead of their time. Huh. Yeah, those are nice. Thank you. Both these covers are awesome. Congrats. I don't have either right now, unfortunately, but I think next week I'll have some though. I think we've sold like 2,000 comics this week, but I have more coming next week. I'll try these again one more time in case you guys missed them. There's like 15 comics there. $5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, maybe it's 14. Maybe I miscounted. 14 at $5. Frank's in there. I mean, it's a no-brainer. I mean, nice purchase, first purchase. Thank you. All out of Pokemon right now, I'm on, but I'll have more next week. Thank you, Frank, for your first purchase. Much appreciated. Nice pickup. All right, let's see. That one's a little pricier, but I'll start it off at still low. I think these go for like $15, $20, $25, something like that, but the condition's probably really bad on this. Yeah, it's pretty bad, actually. It's gonna say like $5, but the condition's pretty bad. Let's see. How about just $3? 15 seconds. I guess the Casper Digests are not as common. W. Buchanan, welcome. Allie's in there at $3 on the Casper. 98 pages. Thank you, Allie. Good to throw that into your box at this point. Nice pickup. It's Betty and Me. 30-cent cover on the Archies. Could run that one too. That'd be $3, 20 cents or 20 seconds. Betty Cooper, the girl next door. That's not zooming. $3? No Archie fans. That's a good deal otherwise. Let me know what else you guys collect. I am getting. It's almost 2:30 in the East. We can run some stuff last minute here. Let me see. For G.I. Joe fans, I got this for the flag. $5. Part for the flag. That's M-4080 for the USS flag. Only $5. Probably about half price on that one. Let's see what else is sitting around. Sports cards. If anyone wants some sports cards, I could run some of those. Let me know. Just grabbing anything that's around right now. Star Wars book with Lego. $2, 15 seconds. That is the Force Awakens. Disney. Oops. All right, why is that not charging? Oh, I wonder. All right, thank you guys for joining. Definitely follow, guys. Check out YouTube, also Springer Collectibles on YouTube. We really appreciate the subscribing. Let me see what else we can run before I go. It is 2:30 in the East. Anyone want this pair of shoes? Oh no, that's right. I was saying I want to try to get the smell out of these. Never mind. Someone sold them to me, and they had like a long time ago, and I thought the smell would go away by now, but it still lingers. Hold on one second. Those are some Jordans. Oh yeah, the starting lineups are still here if anybody wants those. All three. $5. Oh, I put too much time on by mistake. Nah, I'm on a boat tonight. I just sold them actually a couple weeks ago, but this is all I have left right now. These 3. 12 seconds. Next time I'll do less time. That was an accident. Tattoo, why not throw it in your bag, in your box? Thanks for coming back in, Tattoo. Or maybe you've been here the whole time. 5 for all 3 is a steal. No matter who they are. Congrats. Thank you. And they got free shipping on that too. All right, guys. You know what? It's almost 2:30 in the East. I think I got to wrap it up. I really appreciate this, guys. It was a good show tonight. I really appreciate the support. Thank you, guys. I'm John, Springer Collectibles. Thanks for the bids, buys, and BS, guys. Let's go ahead and raid somebody. If you stick around for that, I'd appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you, Allie. Thank you, Tattoo, 5 Rings, everybody else. Welcome, Jesse's girl. Thanks for coming in. And anyone else that bought that I forgot to mention, thank you. All right, guys. Have a great night. See ya.